easel.
You probably know that email is a really fundamental part of many people's lives. So, in this module, you're going to learn the basics of using email for marketing purposes. So, when you start to think about how you're going to use your email list, think about who your audience is and what benefits could they get from you that's related to your organization. Here are two simple use cases. Let's say that Duro here has an e-commerce website for electronics. People would probably open his emails if they expected to see product discounts there. Whereas Niti here, if she's running like a digital marketing blog, then people would probably open her emails if she was sending news out that's useful about trends in digital marketing. So who is your audience and what do they care about that you can deliver to them? Now, secondly, you need to go ahead and think of your email blasts as content. That's because, these people are basically your VIPs and they're going to be seeing some content coming from you. So how do you create good content regularly? I suggest that you think of yourself kind of like a digital farmer, in the sense that you always want to be collecting videos, customer testimonials, photos, and things that your audience is going to care about. And once you have this sort of culture of collecting this stuff, then you're going to have stuff for your email. And just a little side note, you want your emails to come from a real person. People relate more to real people than they do to brands. All right, now on design. Most people are going to see your emails as plain text by default, which means that your headlines and your typography is really important, and so are your alt image tags. Some people are going to see the beautiful HTML version of your email, but by default, your email service provider is going to send basically two email messages out, the plain text and the HTML one. And it's important to note, as a side note for design, that most email marketers suggest that your banners for like your HTML emails, they should be about 800 pixels wide. All right, so here's a little note about spam. If your email contains too many salesy words like urgent, money, save, then it's going to get knocked down by these auto spam filters and it might go to your customer's spam box. So it's important that you use a personable tone that has common sort of non-salesy language to avoid getting in that spam trap. Most organizations are going to want to go pro and subscribe to an email service provider. That's because they'll give you the ability to A/B test emails, to segment your audience into subsections so that you can send more relevant emails to certain segments of your audience, and also these really valuable metrics like the open rate of your email blasts, how many people unsubscribe, and the click-throughs on certain links. So in summary, you want to build your email strategy around the useful benefits that your audience could get from receiving an email from you. And you want to invest heavily in your typography and create emails that are roughly 600 to 800 pixels wide in terms of HTML design. And email service providers are worth it because they'll help you A/B test, segment your list, and provide useful analytics.